We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago White Sox. The Palehose look for their 7th straight victory next. Ronaldo Lopez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Andrus on at first. Nobody out. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
He's set and the pitch. Danny Santana is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Ball 2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
At the plate now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Comes into his first at bat at 283. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 Texas. Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Stepping into the box, Luis Robert. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Now here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today. Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
This is hit sharply to the left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A runner at first with no outs here. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is right there on a perfect throw by Chirinos.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He had a big year last year. Over 120 RBIs. That's being really consistent. You can't let many opportunities pass you up and still drive in 120. That's just not heard of very often.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Fly ball right down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first with it himself is Guzman, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Rougned Odor connects for a 2-run home run. Second home run early in the year, and the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Batting 9th, the third baseman, Nick Solak.
So now to the plate, Nick Solak, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robert will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Stepping into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. Robert is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Rangers 5 and the White Sox nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Turned on down the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth. The third
Edwin
baseman.
Encarnacion now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Striding in, Jose Abreu, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Santana is there, two gone.
Batting seventh. The right fielder. Nomar Mazara.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. We've played two. It's now a 5-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first three pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He hit a sac fly earlier. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. One out, nobody on. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
To the plate now, Danny Santana. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at 1 strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 2 Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're up 5-1. Leading off the inning, Leury Garcia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leury Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
Stepping in now, Danny Mendick. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Now batting, Luis Robert. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
So here's Yoan Moncada, and their runners at the corners now. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back easily. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. High and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Roll, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as we are all tied at 5. Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
The 1-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. Home run number 9 on the year, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Edwin Encarnacion comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
This is skied into short left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and they take a 7-5 lead. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Colby Allard is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Nomar Mazara, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a... Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Ronald Guzman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's good. Hey! That's ball 3.
Robinson Chirinos is on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Fouled off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
That's outside.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Nick Solak, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike. 5 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Rangers to this point. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 7-5. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Line drive, base hit to right. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we take a look at the White Sox leaders in that category, he currently sits 3rd on the team. In now, Danny Mendick, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Standing in now, Luis Robert. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Designated hitter,
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He waits. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the tag gets him, but a run is in to score away from the play.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slow roller left side. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner. Kelvin Herrera is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 41.
Standing in, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lifted down the line in left.
Jimenez is in pursuit,
but this will land untouched. Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here. And it's fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting. Designated.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
here's Joey Gallo now.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's over. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. 6th home run on the season for him, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
To the plate now, Danny Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Still only 1 out in the inning. And right into the shift. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll step on first himself for the out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the White Sox 9 and the Rangers 7. Brett Martin, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. In now, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Hard hit at third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
So here's Jose Abreu. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
To first. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 0-1 on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Men on third with 2 down. Here now the 2-2.
Helpful.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, two-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Robert.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. Lofted in the air out to right field. Chu will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 10 and the Rangers 7. Dane Dunning takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. To second for 1, to Abreu for the big double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nick Solak.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nick Solak. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The 2-2. Slow little grounder left side. There to play it is Encarnacion. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. Jesse Chavez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, Jesse Chavez.
Yoan Moncada will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
The designated hitter, Yoan Moncada.
Here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Chavez has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Santana patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Yasmani Grandal will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. Chu is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they open up a 4-run lead. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, it's out.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Santana has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. The White Sox lead this one 11-7. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he lays off for ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First delivery to him on the way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Willie Calhoun. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Scoreboard operator got a break as the deficit holds at 11-7. Cody Allen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 31.
Standing in, Jose Abreu. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Striding into the box, Nomar Mazara. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
The pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bullet back up the middle. Santana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Digging in, Leury Garcia. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Allen has the target. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're on top still, 11-7. Joey Gallo will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way.
Nope.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Ronald Guzman waits on deck. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. A bouncer up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and he's safe.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these 2 offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. At the plate, Rougned Odor, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robert is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick Solak.
So stepping in, Nick Solak, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Line towards center field. Robert is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. White Sox on top, 11-8. Nick Goody was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, Nick Goody.
Stepping in, Danny Mendick. He steps in off.
For the White Sox, the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
He's set, and the pitch. In the air out to left. Gallo is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Luis Robert. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
At the ball. Right-hander
starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 3-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Yoan Moncada. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. He's set. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Runner's going. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Runner at second here with one man out. And another foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 48.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he falls behind 0-2. Popped him up. Abreu is under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Count now a ball and a strike. One out and a runner on second base. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Abreu. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Danny Santana. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Has a look, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Ball 2 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
The 2-1 home. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. He struck him out, and the Rangers are gone here this evening.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. The White Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Kelvin Herrera claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kyle Gibson couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Alex Colomé hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rangers, 8 runs.